여보세요? Pew pew pew. Oh. Sorry, my mic was a little low. Forgot. Alright, let's see. What tanks are queuing together tonight? Great. 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 And big surprise, another loss. Look, we got 1 demon hunter, 2, 3 demon hunters. We got 1 druid. And was that a satyr? Oh boy. This is not gonna go well. Man, we should just delete Convoy. Duo Q from the code. I just need to remove that. Because we all know we're not going to be able to kill anything. Oh, they got that druid too. Oh my. Oh yeah. Okay. This is a lost cause. All right, we're not gonna win. You know what I need? I need to run. I think I need to run a maul here. I'm gonna change and put a maul on after this. This meta is so stupid. Let's put 4 tanks on one side. Dude, this is a waste. Like there's no point in this. I'm gonna complain again. I don't know, maybe we get lucky here, but I doubt it. Wow, okay. Well, you know, at least we made it to the first checkpoint. That one's better than expected. I think that's actually too. Druid is just ridiculous right now. I think Druid is just completely out of control. Let's see. Make my nightly stream complaint. Where's my complaint stream or complaint thread? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I was gonna put Maul on, forgot. Wow. And I missed a quick ride. Fantastic. Freaking stags, man. Gonna be close here. Yeah. Let me fix this one gem. Where's this mall? It is right here. So let me take out mall from this hill. I've heard a Demon Hunter Caltrops build will immobilize Stag and Bear. Okay, so there was a Caltrops Demon Hunter in the last game that I just played, and I didn't think that's the case. Because they're immune to control, right? So how would that actually work? And if you look at the offhand, right? The Caltrops offhand, or main hand, sorry. It is, yeah, this hobbling deck. It's slowing enemy movement speed, but this doesn't work if they're immune to control. And I think last week, don't you remember, I tried every variation of control Demon Hunter I could think of, and they were still just permanent immune to control. It might be the Gladiator Paragon then. What? It might be the You mean this? Remind me what this trap does? Because it says you lay a trap, but like, what does this do again? It just slows you, right? But I don't think this works because this is also an immune to... Like, this is a... I don't think this works. I don't think it works. And plus, what is it? The cooldown's hella long on it, isn't it? Yeah, once every 240 seconds? I don't know. I don't know. That sounds kind of terrible. And then this, reduce the cooldown of Trapper on Uncontrollable by 10 seconds. That's... Dude, what? That's terrible. Even Cheat Death is less than Trapper. So, I don't know, maybe Trapper is good. I don't know. You should try it out. Next game that you queue against me, you should put it on and try it out for science, okay? No, you try it out. $240 seconds is just... That's a long time. Oh no. This is the game of range here. How many? Dude, there's so many demon hunters. Oh my gosh, we had 4 demon hunters. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. You know how it normally is with 4 demon hunters on one side. They have 1 druid, 2 druids. This is a druid too, right? This guy, 3. And then I think this guy is 2, right? Oh my god. This is gonna be awful again too. I just complained. I'm gonna complain every single game that there's 4 druids on one side. I'm gonna take a screenshot and complain to the devs. Every game. Every game, I'm just gonna take a screenshot and complain. What meteor was this back here? Dude, what? Fire is actually kind of ridiculous there. I already complained like 3 times about duo queue today, this week alone. So, yep. Dude, like... Hip. It's like the devs came back and I just started complaining. As soon as they come back in the office, I'm like, you should have seen it. What are they gonna do about dual Q anyways if they move it? Okay, so I mean I have a couple ideas, but at the end of the day, it's not up to me to decide how they want to handle dual Q. But like they're very secretive about the algorithm, but something definitely is weird with the algorithm for dual Q, because the other night there was like I'm trying to think. There was a couple groups queuing, but they weren't getting each other. And dual queues should get a duo queue, right? They should get both together. And the solo queuers shouldn't necessarily be against a duo queue. And I just wish I understood the matchmaking algorithm a little bit more, but they're secretive because they don't want you to basically stack. You know, once you understand the algorithm, then you can change your build or whatever to get favorable matches. But I feel like, and I'm not the only one that has said this, there's other partners that say that they feel like, especially with duo queue, people have figured out a way to not cheat the system, but get favorable matches. And before, like, there was the remnants, the warband remnants thing, which I don't even know if that ever got fixed, right? Are people still doing that? Does anyone know if people are still doing that? Because that also, like, you know. How come you're using a 9k wings instead of the 11? These are the 11. The 11k has the fire dripping from it. See the fire dripping from it? But they're not gonna. So the proposal is like, I swear I thought it was 9k. Am I trolling? I don't think so. These are the 11k wings. Wait. Yeah, they're sacred wings. These are the higher wings, right? No. These are, yeah, the ones I'm wearing on the higher wings because they have the fire dripping off. Man, you guys are making me doubt myself. See how the rain, it rains fire, not just the tips, the whole entire animation is raining fire, right? They look the same. You gotta stare at it to know. I mean, that's a stretch. That they look different. Nah. They look different. Like, look, you can see the drips of fire coming off. This doesn't have any of the fire, like the raining fire. Like, they have fire, but not like the drip. You know, the drip. The drip. That's the difference. The ultra yellow one's for 12k. Is it the 12k wings? Yeah, I don't know. This might be a different matchmaking problem. I noticed that I win way more when I duo queue with a lower res. I feel like they should pull in higher res on matches. But if you look at win rate, I mean, remember how they say like win rate is a part of matchmaking? These druids have a lot of the tanks. They're sitting on 80+% win rate, right? How is it that? I think, okay, so my biggest complaint is how is it that they're sitting on an 80% plus win rate and they're still winning matches because they have strong teammates on their team, right? If you're sitting at an 80% win rate, you should be getting people, like one person with an 80% win rate, and then everybody else should be on their team should have like a 50% win rate. But when I queue, I'm sitting on a 53% win rate into a freaking tank duo has like a 90% win rate. How does that make any sense? You know, that doesn't make any sense to me. That shouldn't. I mean, I might be crazy, but that shouldn't happen. I'm just telling you. I don't understand how that even happens. On the inventory, they look cool, but in game, it's just 9k to you. Yeah, but I can see the drip here. You see this drip? Look at the drip. You see the drip? Drip, 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 drip. Druid meta sucks. Can't wait for them to nerf druids. I've been complaining. Listen, I've been complaining about druids since, like 2 patches ago, I think. It was when everyone started rolling bear again, and that's when it started becoming a problem. I think it was like 2 patches ago. And I remember I caught so much flack during the beta test of Druid, and I was saying how Werebear is going to be very strong in the game. It just needs a little bit of essence tuning, and then they got the essence tuning, and now they're like super strong. The heal is ridiculous. They take very little damage. They have massive health pool. So yeah, Druid tank is like really good. Druids are just really good. And then don't even get me started on like the stag thing, because like in perma immune to control, moving at like 60% move speed and with the fire tornado is just ridiculous. That's also ridiculous. I don't know. I feel like maybe they should give Demon Hunter, no offense, but DH deserves a huge nerf too. I don't think Fume Thread needed a buff on damage. I don't think that was required, but it is what it is, right? That's the whole reason why everyone's pretty much playing Fume Thread now, is because like you can't ignore the damage that Fume Thread does. It just does so much damage. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm playing Fume Thread. I don't like playing Fume Thread, but it just, the damage is so consistent versus playing Fan of Knives, which is very inconsistent. And I feel like they ninja nerfed Fan of Knives because if someone's immune to loss control, it feels like you don't do any damage to them. Because before, even if they were immune to loss control, that knockback shot would still dislodge the knives, the embedded knives. But now that's like no longer the case. They're immune to control. I hit Fan of Knives. I hit knockback shot, and like it's just the knockback shot damage. So I feel like something changed in that build too. Maybe they fixed it. Like I don't know. But I also complained about Fume Thread DH too. Like I'm pretty vocal, even like on our own class, right? I'm pretty vocal when I think that even we need to be changed. He needed that more than I did, so. So we got a bunch of Demon Hunters down here. We couldn't secure middle. Okay. Not good. How is this guy still not dead? Dude, my team is awful. Okay, this is a lost cause. Because Viper now came back, so... Dude, come on, man. Like, I literally swung nowhere on that. You one-tap that poor dude? I mean, I don't know who Goose is, but it happens. Like, I don't know. Druid is the only counter DH and Necro, so all three of those classes should be nerfed if there should be a nerf. I don't know. I mean, I don't like saying anyone's bad because, like, they could... People, like, could be trying different builds out, and they could be in the wrong gear. Like, stuff happens, you know? It's just, I don't know. And then also, you know, favorable, whether it's favorable matchmaking or not too, it's like I can kill a barb, right? But druids are very hard to kill. I mean, I had to kill 35 people there, right? And we just barely won, right? That's, I don't know. What up, CR? Hot take: druid was balanced when BK was good. No, I still complained about druid. I complained about fume thread, DH, druid, and BK. I complained about those 3 classes actually a couple times. It definitely helps when BK was stronger, in my opinion. Killing a druid, or just because BKs were very strong? Now nobody can check druids. I know, like, you know who they are. The people who class change to the broken class, they always do. You know, just look at who class changes the druid, right? We all know who they are. Everybody that class changes to the whatever is broken. You talking about me? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You kind of class change the bad classes though too sometimes. Well, I don't know. No, I'm talking about like. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna touch it. Never mind. Forget it. Forget I said anything. I'm not gonna touch it. It's like I don't name names, right? Dude, we have like 4 DHs again. Who do they have? Am I gonna rage? Who do they have? Oh, they got Honeypot and Viper. Okay. Hopefully Divi and Podum can carry while we have our 4 range classes. Actually, no. How many? We have 3 Demon Hunters. 3 druids. Actually, we might be all right here. I don't know. We'll see. It's pretty OP. Yeah, no kidding. It's OP. And everybody trash talk druids so much, you know? And I was like, they have a heal, they're tanky. Like, I don't know why everyone's saying they're not good, because I don't know. Was that an alt? Well, my kill. Dead. I guess I go down here and help push. Was that Crown? Yeah, someone just popped Crown there. Who was that? Getting chased by a druid. I'm getting stagged. That's the new name. Getting stagged. Ow. Kibbs dropping the hammer, huh? No, I guess you didn't drop the hammer. Couldn't see your health bar. I'm not sure if you need that. Probably didn't though. Ow. Why are there 5 people playing defense right now? And that DH is running that Impale. That's kind of weird. Jesus. Fire tornado, immune to control. Too many people were on offense there. Like, I was the only one defending the idol. Y'all needed to come back. Like, one person just needed to come back. We just needed to clean up that spawn, and then, like, that was it. Dude, they had 7 or 6 people on offense, and then everyone went or defense, and everyone on our team went offense. I was the only one that saw the 2 players running towards our objective, and before I even got there, they're already moving it. So I don't know. I was the only one that went back. If I didn't go back, they would have won instantly. Alright, let's see. We got a bunch of demon hunters on our team again. They have a bunch of demon hunters on. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 demon hunters this time. They have a monk, a druid, and a satyr. Hands of a satyr, right? Pretty sure. Bottom's a druid too, I think. We have amber. And a couple of DHs. Wizard. Actually, we got Necro, Wizard, Demon Hunter. What is Amber playing? Necro? We got a bunch of Demon Hunter. Oh, man. Otter and Viper are... Oh. I don't know about this one. Dead. I need help, like, stopping them, man. Like, otherwise we're gonna just lose here. Okay, guess no one is gonna play defense. Ugh. Dude, that transform, I'm telling you, that bear transform lags my game, man. How are you invised for that time? Like you're supposed to come out instantly. Think your little Wizzy brought PvE build? Oh, this one? No, is that a PvE build? I don't know. I figured this was over before it started because I looked at who they had, and I was like, this is gonna be a pretty hard one to win. Dude, that stag charge, they're immune to control, and then they can knock you back, plus do fire tornado damage. Like that, it's crazy, man. Druids are just so good. We're just delaying the inevitable now. I mean, this is not like a super heavy skill game, right? Like it's, you know what I mean? You can't. We only have like 5 buttons to press anyway, so I don't equate this game to high skill cap anyways. Like aiming skills is a little bit harder, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's fine. Like it is what it is, you know, like it always is. Oh my kill. You just don't die, man. You just don't die ever. I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna make my 3rd post right now. It's complaining about druids. Can you show your keyboard settings? Sure. I mean, this is what I use. Basically, like mouse 4, mouse 5, mouse 2, and C. Those are my skills. Mouse 4, mouse 5, mouse 2, and C. And then primary attack is mouse 1. I think that's the only thing that's important. Yeah. I think the game poses more challenges in getting the right build. The game skills are getting the right build. I mean, I guess. NERF is coming. Oh, man, I'm waiting. I will be waiting for 3 months at this rate. The new class will probably come out, and then we're just getting a druid nerf. And by that time, everyone's gonna be playing a new class. I called that. I called it and said, basically, I didn't say exactly that, but I kind of implied that. Like by the time they actually do something with druid, everyone's gonna be playing a new class anyways. The meta's going to shift. For DH, everything needs to align, reforges, gem, timing, etc. And yet you still can't kill a druid. Because their mangle allows them to move forward, immune to control. Their heal is ridiculous. They get a massive 300k shield when they go to werebear. Yeah, they just... Yeah. Druid gonna be useless eventually, same as Tempest and BK. I don't know, it took 3 months to nerf Helicopter Monk. Three months. I think Blood Knight was pretty quick. I was surprised at how fast they did Blood Knight, but they didn't fix Druid in that same patch. I think that was surprising to me. Okay, so this time they have 1, 2, 3, 4 Demon Hunters. We have a couple tanks, Viper. We have more melees. All right. Okay. They have 4 Demon Hunters. They should lose, yes? Unless... I don't know. You guys want to take bets on this game? We should win this, right? Because we got a lot of melee. And they don't. And Fume Thread DAs cannot play objective, right? I'm gonna go straight up this lane here and then stop these people running over. That's my goal. If anyone runs up here. So that happened. I'm in trouble here. Dead. Someone's in Fizz, man. Dude, I love running into a druid that is in stag. Like, that is crazy to me. Now I'm already dead, man. Like, I feel like something's wrong. Like, I just eat so much damage from... Of course my kill gets stolen. Like normal. It's okay, though. It's okay. I don't need those kills, right? We're fine without those kills. Being chased. How did that not reach? Dude, I hate crossbow shots sometimes, man. It's so slow. That's crazy, man. You know what I need? I need more than just me here. It might be too late, Viper. It's like... Should I not even be fighting a druid? I feel like maybe I shouldn't even be fighting a druid. I should just be farming the demon hunter kills, right? That's what I feel like, because I need to watch these clips back, because just right there, I did 0 damage to that druid. I need to watch that. I'm gonna go back and watch that. After this, I'm gonna just really quickly just look at the stream, because I'm curious of why. I swear there's 0 damage registered on that. Okay, let me look. Let's check. Go to YouTube. All right, let me go to YouTube. All right. Let me look at that last play there. You guys want to see it? Capture. Hold on, let me change this Discord just in case it shows up in the wrong thing. Okay. Monitor capture. Right? So if we look here, this is let me slow it down. I want to look here. It just says immune to control, but someone has immune to damage above their head. Who is that? Only targeting this person right here. That's the only damage that I have. So I swing in. 2 absorbs on someone. I hit a 12,000 and a 19,000 on this person here. I launched 2 chakrams, hit for 35, and then there's another number behind it. Okay, all the damage went to that Demon Hunter, though. And then... Okay, so here again. So immune to damage. Who is that? Who's immune to damage is that? Why does it say immune to damage? Absorb, block, absorb, absorb, block. And then I finally get damage right there. 869, 9073, 25k. And like 2500 in there. And there's another number behind there. I get CC'd once. And then basically just blown up from there. Okay, but I'm curious on what that immune to damage is. Who's immune to damage is that? And why are they getting that? What am I missing? It wasn't a pet thing either because they're full health, right? Okay, I want to look at this fight against this druid. Out of... I can't see. It's really hard to tell. It's hard to tell how many grenades I'm launching. But if you look here, I get a miss. And a hit for 11, a 30, and an 11. That's it out of the smoke grenade and spinning chakram. That's crazy. I should look at this one too. Why do I feel like the damage just doesn't register on druid? Like, I didn't see any damage numbers there. And I clearly see... like, right here. Nothing. No damage. There was 0 damage done on that druid right there. Not a single... That's weird. I wonder if it has something to do with Oak Sage. Okay, give me someone to look at, because something just doesn't seem like it. It's like I'm launching damage at him, and I just don't see it hit. Like right there, nothing. Nothing. Like look at this, nothing. Not a single one. Just a block and absorb, and then that was it. Block, another block, and that was it. I don't know. It's just weird. How come it's always the tank? Oak Sage gives so much damage reduction. I wonder if it's stacking with other damage reduction. It feels like they're getting... And then the shield absorbs, right? So then that's why I'm not doing any damage. Because they have the damage reduction, and then they get a shield, right? And then that's why I can't even break through their shield. So I guess that makes sense. Do you think that's what it is then? It's like... Feels kind of like Monk not taking damage. Sort of. But... Yeah, maybe it's that too. But it just feels like Druid Bear just doesn't die. Like, and then when I look back at the clips, you know, I'm actually like, it's so good that it's in 1440. It's everything's so clear now. I can see like everything perfectly. Like, look at that. Just nothing on that Druid. I got a 25k hit. Okay, like, look at this. A 25k hit right there. Nothing else. I got a 570, a block. Oh, no, that's my... I'm taking damage there. Sorry. But 0 damage after that. None. And then right there, I started getting damage again. And that's probably because he doesn't have shield anymore. Yeah, he doesn't have a shield anymore. But, so, like, look at that. Does that look right to you? That doesn't make any... Like, I'm throwing... There's 3 spinning chakrams that just fired. Right? 3. 3 of them went out, and I only hit for 25k. Something's not right. And I'm hitting... And I can see smoke grenades getting launched, too. That's with the fixes and damage reduction. That's why you don't see it. Sage each provides 12% damage. And there's 3 stages, right? So you get 36% damage reduction. What else damage... What other damage reduction stacks do they have? Okay, so I understand the damage reduction. But how about just no hits are being... It's like nothing's registering again. Like this right here is like the most telling thing. If I got that single 25k hit, and then after that, and then there's 3 chakrams that fired, 2 smoke grenades, no damage, 0 damage hit, and that was, I want to say 4 smoke grenades. Hold on. 2, 3. It looks like 1, 2, 3 is what it looks like. 3 smoke grenades and 3 chakrams, and I hit for 25k, and that whole sequence. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. It's just weird. I'm just saying it's weird. I don't get it. It just looks weird. Let me look up a druid real fast. Understand something. And it's not like I see misses either, so it's not like it's an evasion thing either, like it used to be, because you would see 1 miss and then not see anything. And I guess it's also because they didn't want to stack. Who's a druid that I can look at that's running Werebears? Okay, Grave Runner. Let's look at this. Damaging, gaining absorb shield while the shield is active. You take reduced damage. Okay. How big is this? Is bounding bulwark shield? Big. So every time they do the leap, bound basically, right? They jump to the location, they damaged, and they gave him the absorb shield, and then you also get damage reduction while the shield lasts. Okay. Cooldown is reduced by 0.4 seconds each time your primary attack hits an enemy. Okay. Every time bear jumps, we get a shield. Okay, yeah, I got that. Yeah, I can see that clearly. Yeah, I clearly see that shield. Makes sense. Makes sense. Circle life now grants nearby allies a regenerative seed that continuously heals life and heals a large amount of life if their life drops too low. Is this what they're running? Seed of life? I feel like they're... I don't know. Maybe that's not what they run. 75. Okay, it's not that bad. While a werebear gains shield, when you lose 25, the shield lasts for 5 seconds. Over 20. It's not that much. Rabid might now targets increasing enemies while also damaging, knocking them airborne. Okay. Hawking werebear. Werebear now. Okay, yeah, I know this. Oak Stage no longer passively summons. Instead of actively summons, protect Oak Stage to orbit you, granting damage reduction and immunity against 1 total loss of control effect. Okay, so 3. So they get 3 charges of immunity. Okay. And then grants you damage reduction. Okay. Rabid Might also increases your... Okay. And then Crush. Smash the ground, damaging enemies, critical hit, spike. Dude, this is like the... Okay, not exactly the build, but some of these names of the essences are the ones I remember in my video that I made. I said it would probably still be like really, really good. Okay, and then 4-piece rest, 2-piece urge, or 4 urge. Okay, and then so in between, they're using landslide, and then the magic affixes, endure, rabid might, werebear. Okay, he's not really stacking. Okay, he's not really stacking these, so. Yeah, okay, so I wonder if this is multiplicative, because this is the only thing that makes sense. This, like, you take reduced damage. Do you know how much this reduction is? Does it say anywhere what this damage reduction is? People usually use Raven. Okay, what does Raven do? Does it give you any like damage reduction or immunity loss control? We can look at other druids too. It looks at like I think Baby Shark runs Cedarkin. Oh, this is the Ravens, right? Oh, this is Thorn Armor. Night Flurry. Raven Swarm empowers you, causing you to automatically attack enemies. Okay, and then Loam Skull. Werewolf now reach. Oh wait, is this a werewolf? Just damage, not damage reduction. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if something. I don't know. They just feel so strong. They just feel so tanky. I don't know. Crazy. He runs werewolf. Martin uses wolf. Interesting. Wow, there's a Fun-Ass. What's he playing right now? What's Fun-Ass playing? Druid, right? Yeah, so what is it about Bear? There's something clearly about Bear that makes you very tanky. And I'm trying to figure out what that is. %20 for the damage reduction. I wonder if it's multiplicative, because that's like the only thing that makes sense to me, right? I just swung nowhere. I love when that happens. Mangler takes 60% damage reduction. Okay. Dude, like, I just can't catch a... I just need like half a second there to grab that health pot. Dude, I just... How are these guys still alive? Honor to 0 and 1 CC. Wait, he's playing Demon Hunter? What? Nah, I got 1 win. It was also a hard carry though. That win that I got tonight was like a hard carry too. It wasn't like even an easy thing. Oh, I need to change my Paragon skill. I just remembered. I was using it for all those druids. Yeah, I know the druids run 4 Mount Bank. 19 to 54, and apparently it's even. Oh no, it wasn't even. Okay, that's like the first time I've gotten the match wasn't even. That never happens. Let me change my Paragon skill. I don't know. Maybe we go with I feel like you still need that Mount Bank. I mean, the only thing you could do is drop 4-piece Gloom and run 2-piece Urge if you want a little bit longer buff duration that on your gems. Let's see. If you run Urge, you get longer duration on your gems, you get longer duration on your smoke screen, and longer duration on your chakram. Which means instead of a downtime of 6 seconds on spinning chakram, I would have a downtime of under 4 seconds. It's like a little over 3 seconds, 3 to 4 seconds. So, but then you lose the crit, but you can make up the crit from, as long as you can get kills with this one here. You can drop quick witted to pick this up. We might try that after this game. I'm gonna run 2 Urge, pick up, and then fill the missing crit with overpower and see what that does. Because that'll give me a little bit longer buff duration. And I'm not sure if that's actually going to make a difference or not. I don't think it's going to. There goes my health pot that I kind of put out there. It looks like a, what was that? I have like 12k resist, and that grace proc still lasted forever on me. That's crazy. I'm in the thing, so I shouldn't die, right? Okay. Because I had a rest dot on me there, and I was like, I'm in the thing, I shouldn't die, right? I died once teleporting. Oh, you did? Oh. Pet cheat death. Sorry though. He needs it more than I do. I got the big on me. Got the health pot, didn't he? Yeah, he did. The druid right here. Yeah, Viper smacks me pretty hard, and I'm like, what the heck just hit me? So yeah, they do. Barbs are surprising. Like the damage that they can put out is pretty surprising. And then I always get a little surprised, and I'm like, what the heck? Why are you turning? My idol's always it always turns. Why do you always turn? You take the long path. The shortest path from point A to point B is a straight line. I don't know why you curve like that. Barb is the only class that can DPS Druid. Then how come where are the Barbs then? Why are you not playing a Barb? Barbs with no health is most dangerous because they can kill opponents at 100%. Is that because of... Is that a helm? That when they're at the lower that they are, the more that they do? I'm gonna say it's 5 for me because I won, right? I tried Barb and my damage fell. That's how I feel on Fume Thread sometimes, because like... how I feel on Fume Thread is probably how you feel on Barb, because like... I feel... I mean, just when we looked at the clip there, and we slowed down the footage, and we just saw like 3 smoke grenades go out, 3 chakrams go out, and I only hit for 25,000. The rest of the damage was like, where'd it go? So, I don't know. 50% damage increase from pants, 57% damage increase from offhand. Is that additive or multiplicative? Because it feels like it's multiplicative. If they can smack you once like that and kill you. Just crafted my first Blood Soak today from Telluric Pearls. Nice. Blood Soak is... Yeah, Blood Soak is really good. It's definitely an S tier, mostly because of just the passive move speed on this. So, yeah, congrats. Like, yeah, the move speed by 10%. Yeah, that's because the cap is 20%. So if you can get to 20%, then you can run pretty fast. And moving fast is, yeah. Why do you turn like that? That's what she said. You're a satyr. Those dirty satyrs. Those dirty satyrs. It's very hard to catch D8s with primary attack. I guess. Didn't we say we were gonna try Mount Bank or urge pieces here instead? I don't know if I have any urge pieces. What do I have for urge pieces? These boots, but these boots are kind of garbage. This belt's kind of garbage too. This neck maybe? Oh, this neck isn't very good either because... Oh, I could change... I could change that for that. So I could put this Mount Bank neck on. But I lose the move speed, so I'd have to make up that move speed somewhere else. Well, you know what they can cleave though? A druid. Right? They can cleave a druid. Is Nickel still watching on Twitch? Nickel, are you watching on Twitch? How's the stream? Because I'm sending 5 encodes to Twitch right now. You are? Okay. 1440, 1080, 720, 360, and I think that's it. 1440, 1080, 720, 360, and 480 or something like that. I don't remember. I have 21% frames missed due to rendering lag over how long I've been streaming? An hour and 50 minutes. So definitely a little bit more taxing on my GPU, but that's also mostly due to like Windows scheduling and things like that. GPU scheduling, I should say Windows scheduling, GPU scheduling. Barb is best when there's a group of people on idle. Yeah, I remember when Barb could just clear an entire idle by themselves. Yep. The days of Barb. The days of Barb meta is over. If everyone's playing Demon Hunter, maybe I should class change the druid. We want to get nerfed. I can tell you. I'll just class change the druid, and then there we go. We'll get nerfed very fast. My Barb is 100% CC immunity. Well, AI Barb had just 100% CC immunity. That was freaking annoying. New druid will even be a problem for Barb. Fire deer is all over the place. Dude, that fire stag build, that fire tornado stag build is annoying. Because you get knocked back when they run into you. You take AoE fire damage, and they're immune to loss control, and they move super fast. Like, that is a troll. That is like a troll build, man. Ran into ICU druid today running 6-piece rest. Unkillable. Why, though? Yeah, they have... Exactly. So, like, why 6-piece rest? How is this crazy, though? Once every 40 seconds, you can get a 50% heal. I don't know if that's good. I'm playing new Cleave Barb. It's very strong if you know how to use it. 100% CC immunity with huge damage. You know, it's good to see not everyone's playing druid. Oroth made a video about it, so now every single Oroth enjoyer gonna play druid. Defense. Definitely not at 100% CC immune though. I feel like getting CC'd a lot when using it. You gotta look at your gameplay and then figure out what happened. That's what I always do when I always like look at the footage and figure out what happened, because like, you know, what happened there? And it's like, oh, that's what happened. Okay, see, I did damage there, right? Dead here, probably. Dude, what? What's happening down here, man? Like, we're like less than a minute in and they're already halfway down the lane. That's crazy. Dead. Okay, in this game, I think 6-piece rest is doable on how this game is going. But like, where is everybody? And like, how come no one's dying? Dude, this is the struggle, because there's no way these lanes should be pushed this far down right now. No, I'm gonna die. Dead here, man. I pushed in the COL there. Just probably shouldn't have popped pushing the COL and just gave up my life like that. Maybe if I would have just waited. I don't know if they would have pushed it for free then. I don't know. I don't know what the right play there would have been. That's just wild. I'm so flabbergasted. Like, what is this score? Wow. Okay. 52-29. All right. Set is for Gloom to rest to Mount Bank. Or do we call it rib? I've seen some people call it rib, which is appropriate too, which is rest in blood or something like that. Yeah, restitution in blood, rib, because Mount Bank is MB. Rest, rib, whatever, same thing. Low reso insights. What are your insights for low reso? Alright, while we're waiting on this queue, I'm gonna go heat up my food. This will probably be a while. Give me a sec, I'm gonna go heat up. Big fan of your... I don't thanks, I don't know. Kinda suck right now. It's funny, I don't like playing DH at all, but I like watching you play it. Is it the commentary, or is it like the vibe, or is it the gameplay, or what is it? Or maybe you just like watching me lose so much. Like... That clearly there's something wrong, because maybe it's a mobile thing and like a PC desync, because a lot of the players are on mobile and they seem to like everything hits all the time. This isn't the first time I've had issues with like skills not registering on PC. So I don't know. Kind of weird. It's fun to see whale action plus commentary adds a lot. I'm not really that high of a whale anymore though. Like before I was, but compared to a lot of them now, yeah, because my secondaries aren't where they should be for my account. Like 11k reso, this should be a little bit higher, this armor pen value. Like this should be probably 11 or close to it. Oh yeah, I think we were gonna try to run to Urge, right? So do I have a ring that I can swap out? I don't think I do. And I don't think I'm gonna swap out that Juicer 3/3 ring anyways. So the choices that I have are to swap out a neck piece and a bracer. I could do that. Dreamer's Urge, Failure's Urge, Hanged Puppet, and then I could run the Mount Bank, but no, I can't do that though. I'd have to run 2, 3. It's probably like the China whales have reached 12,000 armor pen and 11.5k potency. Okay, so they're stacking blue rings then, right? Yeah, like 12k armor pen is crazy. Like any DH that runs, any whale DH that has 12,000 armor pen, yeah, they're gonna destroy people, right? And some of the HX DHs, yeah, that's why they're so good, because they have such high armor pen. But just for me, like the ROI, like there's just so many expenses that I have right now, and my want to spend in the game is diminished because there's a lot of things going on that I need this money for, or like saving this money for, because houses in SoCal are not cheap. So, and I'm trying to save as much as I can. So my free spending is not quite as much. This year especially is not quite as much. Like the amount between like travel and like stuff, entertainment, and this game last year that I spent is actually just kind of crazy. So yeah, this year is not going to be quite as much. And I don't think I've really spent anything on this game. Oh, it's only been like a week anyways, but I don't think I've really spent anything. I just need someone to buy my pet. You know why? Because if they buy my pet, it's like 2 million platinum that I get. And then I can upgrade my secondaries with the 200 or 2 million platinum that I get, you know? Doesn't feel great to spend so much money for such marginal gains when you already have 10k plus stats. Yeah, but when you get 12k armor pen though, that's when like you're so much stronger though. Because you can push through a lot of the tank armor that they're stacking. So, yeah, I don't know. Versus spending on other things they're saving. Yeah, it's just like... I basically spent like over 6 figures last year on entertainment, food, just, you know, like spending. And I didn't save quite as much as I wanted to. For, like, you know, obviously like maxing out your retirement stuff, you know, I always do that. But then my other income that I wanted to save basically to get a house, yeah, I could have saved quite a bit towards that house, but whatever. This year I'll save more this year. We're also cutting back on the amount of Michelin star dinners we go to. So yeah, because we're both kind of want to like save as much as we can for the house. Okay, dead pretty much. That was a long spear, man. I'm dead here, probably. If I need to escape, then I'll change stances sometimes, but most of the time, yeah, red. At least for this build, because of Haunt Coil. Right? Ow. No, popping stance doesn't break CC. That'd be awesome if it did. China has a completely different game. Yeah, I believe that. They also have better events than we do. Hopefully no one from Blizzard's listening and hear me say that. I'm just being honest. I can be honest, right? Like IRL events, that's what I meant. Like they have better creator events. Like the only FaceTime that we get with Blizzard is like once a year. No harm on being honest. Yeah, but you know, sometimes you gotta hold back a little bit, you know, because you gotta say nice things about Blizzard. I do it respectfully. I think that's the difference. I do everything respectfully. I'm gonna grab my food real fast. Mirrored for them is the whole day. Yeah, I know. I think that's one of the things that a lot of people hit me up for. You know, 'cause I get a lot of feedback, whether it comes through in-game, whether it comes through Discord. A lot of people will send feedback through me, and I get a lot of that too. They, you know, having better in-game events as well. Oh yeah, I heard they treat their whales like real VIPs. Yeah. We already know they have better... I'm not even really a whale, but... Not anymore compared to, you know, where all the actual whales are. I mean, I don't really consider myself a whale anymore. I call myself a mid-reso demon hunter. When I say China cost of reso is 50% less than us, someone flamed and say their bundles cost the same. You just terrorize out. Oh, that was like one game out of 10 bad ones. That doesn't count. And apologies for talking with my mouth full. I know I'm eating. I know I'm eating. I think it's still levels. Anything above 10k is whale, 9k is baby whale. Is that how it goes? I mean, they're not wrong. Their bundles do cost the same. And 11k and 12k is Kraken. Oh, I guess I'm a Kraken then. I'm almost 5k. I don't want to play against. It's bound to happen. I've seen whales with 8k reso and 5k secondaries. That's kind of low, right? 5k secondaries is pretty low. Okay, you're both right. Actually, Vendetta, you just... People like to bully you, I feel like. I haven't sold any regular gems and had to dump money to get some of mine higher than 5k. Yep. I mean, NetEase has a lot of control over balance changes. That's why it also takes forever. Like, remember when Calamitous Escape was good? I did a knockback as well. Man, that was like... That meta was so fun. For like the week. I don't know anything official, but I can tell you, based on my experience of how changes happen, most changes have to be submitted to NetEase. So, yeah. Yeah, so basically, like, the way I understand the relationship, and this is public knowledge as well, so I'm not like violating anything. It's like a partnership between NetEase and Blizzard. Like Blizzard licensed the IP, the Diablo IP, to NetEase, right? So NetEase is the developer, and they're using IP, Blizzard's IP of Diablo, and like that's what they license, right? And that's where the partnership comes from. And then of course, like, Blizzard controls the character development, storyline, right? So it's a partnership, but yeah. Sort of, and that's been known for forever. Like since the game came out, everyone's like saying it's a NetEase, game that's just skinned, right? It's a Chinese skin game, and that's, like I said, not violating any NDAs or anything like that. It's well known. It's a public, like, well known thing. That's like how it goes. It's Blizzard IP, right? It's their IP. It's just like Mickey, right? And any of the Nintendo stuff. Nintendo doesn't make the game. They license the characters from their, like, universe, and then the game companies make the game. Does that make sense? It's very similar to that model. So, like, yeah, it's very similar to how that model works in the gaming industry. It follows that same exact model. Like licensing Sonic to a game company to make a game of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like the same exact thing. Software engineer. I am definitely not a software engineer. I just vibe code everything I need. Vibe coding is great. I saw his immunity drop. I'm like, oh, this is an easy kill. For some stuff it can though. Like, I work for. Should I say? I wasn't gonna actually say the name. I was gonna tell you like the sector that I work in. Not. I shouldn't even say it's the sector. I mean, I work in tech. Like, it's a very large, well-known tech company. But a lot of like the entry level positions for software engineering are kind of gone away, and there's a lot of like really well known. I shouldn't say well known, but a lot of the software engineers are basically saying like they don't even work anymore because all they have to do is just vibe code. Like, they don't even have to think about most of the stuff anymore, and then just like make sure that the logic is right. And but syntax is usually that's why you vibe code. Like, syntax is perfect, and you're basically, you get what you're trying to do, and then like you don't really have to think about too much. The only thing that you have to consider then is like in your automation pipeline is using like chain guard and stuff. How you, like, any library that you're calling, how do you protect your libraries and stuff like that from threats and risks there. And then obviously the normal stuff of like hard coding secrets, like use HashiCorp and stuff like that, use your vaults, secrets managers and things like that. But beyond that, it's like, yeah, I mean, you can pretty much, at least in like junior software engineers, like, I mean, even my company's we're not really hiring juniors anymore. Wonder why Blizz don't open all wing slots to everyone. There would be more higher reso people. Wonder why Blizz don't open all wing slots to everyone and more gem diversity. Can you what does that mean? More wings, open all wing slots. You're talking about gem resonance, why it has to be a specific gem versus the gems that are required. Is that what you're talking about? All that just affects the bonuses, though. That doesn't necessarily affect your reso. Or does it? I don't think it affects the reso, right? If you, I think it's the same. Oh yeah. These yeah, those are, doesn't matter, but the ones in here do matter. But I think like, oh yeah, it still works, but it doesn't activate resonance bonuses after socking, right? So you still get the res. So I'm not sure what you say. Like, what do you mean saying? I don't understand what you're saying. Maybe explain a little bit more. I'm not at 8.5 and I have one set of slots locked. I'm not at 8.5. I have one set. I'm not at 8.5 and I have, oh, you want this gem slots to be unlocked. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he's basically just saying lower the reso requirement to unlock the gen slots. They did it with Awaken. Yeah. Should give them that feedback, you know, let them know that you're unhappy with the current reso limitation and see if they make a change. Yeah, the answer's always no until you ask, right? That's what I'm told. Ow, getting beat up here. True, true. Oh, I should have left this guy. I kind of left him. Is he? He just stopped there. I saw that. It was kind of wild. Dead. Fellow farm DH. I figured out how that DH plays. I just wait for him to swing first, and then that's the play. Because too many times I would try to escape first, and then just waste an escape lockout. That was very, very aggravating. Yeah, normal BGs are so much easier. I don't know what it is about Convoy. That's because you're on offense. Maybe. Maybe. Duo Q gives an advantage and you don't duo Q. What advantage though? Duo Q just came up recently again. There's a discussion. I don't want to say it's a thread, but it's basically one of the things that came up again. How Duo Q seems to... It's weird. Like, how do you get favorable matches? It feels like it breaks matchmaking in some way, shape, or form. Compared to not duo queuing. I don't know. Like, do you know something that, like, an insider scoop? Like, why that happens? Because it's not just myself. There's a lot of other players say the same thing. It's like duo queue. Like, if you queue into a duo, it's almost guaranteed a loss. Like, and that's why they duo queue, because like you can stack wins. So there's something that happens when you duo queue, and that's what the discussion is. You guarantee yourself a good teammate or good class comp. Yeah, but so duo queue, 2 tanks, 2 druids should never, like, Kelv and who's the other one? Dude, earlier, thought you should have seen it. They had Kelv, everyone, and what other druid was it? I forgot. There was another druid, like a huge druid. They were all on the same team, and then they had like a satyr as well. They had 4 tanks, and we had, what do we have? 4 demon hunters, 2 wizards, and like 1 barb, and I don't remember what a necro, I think. Dude, we lost miserably, and that's what happens almost every time. Oh, Baby Kiss just said McGee is who I'm thinking of. So yeah, so that was the 4th druid, or the 3rd tank. Yeah, it's messed up. Yeah, but why is it like that? McGee, yeah. Someone whispered me in game and said who I was thinking of. They probably have a picture-in-the-picture while they're playing. So anyone that is doing picture-in-a-picture, on mobile device, playing while watching and listening, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, McGee right here. That was the other tank that they had was crazy. Because like your matches where you are a whale and carry, they have 2 that can hold and push. Yeah, but it's not just that, it's also class imbalance. Like 4 tanks on one side against 4 demon hunters, 2 wizards, 1 necro, and a barb, or whatever the shenanigans that we had. Like, it was terrible. It was one of the worst. That was like one of the worst games ever. It wasn't as bad. Like, we at least hit the first checkpoint. I've had games where there's just like 2 druids sitting on an objective the entire time, and we don't even make it out of the spawn. That's also crazy. Dude, I'm proposing 4-piece rib or 4-piece rest just needs to have an execute on it. If they just have an execute, that would solve so much. Nah, maybe I'm just talking crap now. I don't actually know if that's gonna solve anything. Oh, look who's on my side. I've lost with him before, though, or her. Oh, and he just swung into nothing. I feel your pain. I know how that is. I'm using 4-piece gloom, 2-piece rest, 2-piece mount bank. That's what I'm using. Andy's down here. I'm pretty sure that's Andy right there. Let me cap this spawn. I mean, we do the same. Like, I think everybody does that, and then they're like, "Look at this." Yeah, we all do the same thing. Thank you for the assist. With that knock up, it's great, actually. Not to dot you there. He grabbed me and threw me, and I died. Look, my side's pushing, because guess what? My entire team is on the right side. Fighting Divi. That happens a lot with 4 tanks on one side. I know the pain. I didn't say I woke up dead. I don't think I said I woke up dead. Wound up dead. I think I said he grabbed me and I wound up dead. I think that's what I said. How did I miss that health pot? Okay. That's kind of troll. Okay, I can back up a heal because this guy's here. I just need just a second, but you should be on the thing. And look at that heal. Look at me, I'm a druid. Dead. Okay, maybe not. Oh, it's from a movie? Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think I said that, but maybe I did, because, you know, my memory's starting to go, because I'm old. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Dead here. Probably. I was going back for the health pot. Druids are just so good, man. They're so good. Druids are crazy, man. Well, I'm off to lay down. Thanks for the great stream. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. What's the best PvP class in Diablo Immortal? I think it comes down to the res that you're playing at. So in this game, there's like ebbs and flows. It's called the meta, and certain classes are better than others, depending on where the meta is. So currently, druid, demon hunter, I would say necro are the meta classes. They're the strongest classes by far. So, yeah. Man, I need to clean this keyboard. Take off all my keycaps. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow morning. Yeah, no problem. Play PoE 2. Why? Tell me why. Sell it to me. What should you run? 2-stat green items with 14 willpower or 3-stat items? I'm only 5k and everyone has more CR than me, so what's the best? So I think you should prioritize CR. CR is very important. I just got into... This wasn't an argument, but someone recently on Reddit was like, oh, just run all 2-stat items, 4 willpower on everything. I was like, but you're going to be so far behind on combat rating that you're going to take 10% increased damage. And you're going to do 10% less damage because you're so far behind on combat rating. So obviously you should go for 3-3 items, right? But I think just a blanket statement of just run all 2-2 pieces is not correct, because you're giving up basically 40 combat rating for every 2 stat piece of gear that you run, right? So yeah. And that was my typical answer. It depends, which people don't like when I say that, because like it depends. Always depends. Come here, you deer. And then you can't control them either. No! He grabbed me and threw me again. And then obviously, like, if you can get 3-3, that's the ideal, right? 3-3 is what you want. Those, because it's 60 combat rating over the 2-piece, right? It's 2868, and in Inferno 10 right now. That's the. And then you also get the additional stats, right? The magic affixes. People forget about those magic affixes. Those things weigh so much because you can get damage to players, damage from players, skill cooldown reduction. It's so good. All those stats. I have no idea. Way cheaper now because res is cheaper, right, than it used to be. Gems are also cheap. Normal gems are also cheaper than they used to be, because for the longest time we as a collective, like, community, we're spending like max 400 each for every sapphire, right? And that's crazy. Now you can get sapphires for like 130 on the market, which is way cheaper. Because, like, think about that. That's like 2.5 times more gems that you could get for the value. You know? How did I miss the health potion? What? Yeah, I'm like griefing myself here. How did that happen? I didn't. Dude, I ran over twice, and I still didn't pick it up. I feel like I just got trolled there. What? I didn't even see a dot on me there. On coil. On coil is rough because it doesn't. I didn't see a dot on me until it was too late. Okay, checking my debuffs that time. Oh, I do die. I definitely die. It's like, I'm definitely not unkillable. Show my pets. Oh, my pets suck. Pets are hard to come by. Like, really good pets are hard to come by. My pets suck. I'm stocking presents. That's pretty much all you need to know. But I'll show you. Yeah, so basically, I'm just stacking presents. But my pets aren't the greatest. Better than yours? Pets are hard to come by. Terrible pets. Yeah, I know they're terrible. They're I'm missing so many like triple trait pets. Like having a trait on here would be ideal. And my main pet not having like three or at least three traits on it is also terrible. But pets are very expensive and they're very hard to come by. Like all the good pets are hard to come by. There's just so much RNG, and at least like with conversion stones, if you roll a bad one, you can like get the old one back, but then still you wasted 2 of the other ones plus your conversion stones anyways. So $500,000 to over $1 million for super good pet. I mean, I have a 2.4 million platinum dust prowler on the market that I'm still waiting for someone to buy. It has 14 people watching it, and I could re-roll that one, and then I could get a juicer pet probably. Dust prowler, but there's still like a 60% chance. It's only 60 is 80. Oh, sorry, it's 80% chance that you don't get the savior roll, and then that's why they basically allow you to like keep the current pet. But so let's say that I put in 3 saviors. It's an 80% chance for it to roll a savior, and then it's like, oh, I would lose that pet. Yeah, it's too much of a gamble for me. In my opinion, it's so much of a gamble to do that. Because like I have let's say like this one, right? Lingering Runes, Savior. So this one has Lingering Runes and Savior on it. Lingering Runes on Dust Prowler doesn't really do anything unless you have the new Dust Prowler that does the shield, does the chill effect, the abnormal status, right? Because you need abnormal status. But so yeah, when you roll this. And let's see, what other pets do I have? It's only an 80% chance, right? So yeah, this one as well. Yeah, I don't have another dust prowler with savior on it, but yeah. But when you look at like the details here of like what happens when you look at the conversion preview, it's like 80% chance to roll savior, and it's like, man, that's a big gamble. Some room for improvements then. Yeah, but it's and you have to get lucky too with like rolling, and there's a pity system too. So what I normally do, and okay, if you want to learn about pets, go and watch someone's pet videos, because they explain it way better than I do. I even have to ask people about pets, because like I just don't do enough with pets to know. So one of the things that you want to look for is like if there's any like 5 Lego pets on the market. Like there's 4, right? But even 4 Lego traits, you know, those are hard to come by, right? So and you want to basically look for cheap 4 or 5 Lego pet, and then use that and just feed junk pets into it. Use conversion stones, and then that way you get a pity roll with like desirable legendary skills. That's I don't want to say it's the hack, but that's how it used to be, is what you would do, is just find a 4 or 5 and then just keep putting in junk pets. Like, and what I mean by junk pets are like these pets, like 3,400, 3,800. Like you just put in these junk pets, and then keep feeding it. So like if you wanted to make an aberrant, or not an aberrant, if you wanted to make an awesome dust prowler, you just buy cheap dust prowlers on the market, right? Sorry, forgot where I was going. You just buy cheap dust prowlers on the market, and buy one that already has 4 skills or 5 legendary skills, and then just keep feeding it junk, and then keep rolling, and then it takes a lot of conversion stones too, right? So, and those things aren't cheap, but eventually you'll get a pet that has, you know, that has a lot of skills on it, and that's desirable. And that's how I got that 2.4 million dust prowler with savior on it, and steel hide, and I forgot what all the other ones, soul shield, and forgot what else is on there. But yeah, that's how you do it. Like, and because there's eventually you'll hit the pity and then you'll get a good roll. So that used to be the hack. Again, I'm not sure if that still works, but that was a strategy. It's just and then if you need conversion stones, yeah, you buy all yellow pets. There was another strategy, which is buying these, and then you could like feed it something, and then you could get a roll to a legendary skill or something. I forgot that one. That video is no longer relevant though, but don't look at that video. I know that's changed because they patched it or something. So, yeah. Innervate is a good pet if you can get lucky and get Innervate. If you can get Innervate, the ideal pet is Steelhide, Savior, Innervate, Tenacity, and the one that like does a double cast or whatever. The knockback immunity is good as well in there, but those are like the 5 skills I would love to have. You know, Steelhide because of the block chance, like 47.5%. Savior, obviously. Innervate, Tenacity. Tenacity is really important too, so the shield procs more often, right? Innervate's good for the skill thing, and then the 6th skill, either the knockback immunity would be really good, but then there's also one that's called Relentless Strikes, which allows the pet to cast twice, which then also, like, it doesn't really, the shields don't stack, but if it casts twice, that's another chance for it to proc your Innervate. So yeah, that's like my god pet there. If I ever could get that pet, dude, that would be the pet to have. 6 Lego skills, and those 6 Lego skills on that pet, yeah, that'd be freaking amazing. That'll never happen, I don't think. I mean, I would have to spend like, who knows how much that you'd have to spend on that. That'd probably be worth like a 20 million platinum pet off market. You would trade that thing off market. Dude, I'm blocked out of my... Why don't you use your cat pet? I do. I have a Dust Prowler on right now. Oh, this guy's full PvE. He's got even the new main hand that fires the... Crazy. Stand on the thing, bro. Okay, I guess we're just gonna run down the lane and everyone's gonna farm kills. That's what we're doing. Okay, I saw my evasion go there, so... Thank you, evasion. He missed that. I should just stop playing Convoy. That's the real answer. All right, last game. This is the last game, and then we're gonna hop off. I had a shower. I'm gonna go troll my buddy. And I got a birthday party to go to tomorrow for one of my friend's kids. So yeah. Gotta get up early for that. Gotta get up early. Just trolling someone in clan. By the way, I don't know if anyone is on Windows 11 25H2. I have a question if you are. I have a question. And you can't be on the Canary build or the dev build either. Like, if you don't know what that means, then you're not in there. This is part of the Windows Insider program. I want to know if anyone is on Windows 11 25H2. Because I'm curious to know if your snipping tool is working or not. And it's okay if no one is. It's fine. But I spent like a week troubleshooting that, and it was such a pain in the butt. My 1 minute DPS, by the way, is like 1.3 billion. So this is gonna probably be a loss here, probably. Just how long it's taking. Either that or the... Just no one's queuing. None of the whales are queuing anymore. Alright, last game. Got a couple druids. 1, 2, 3. 2 necros, demon hunter. And a barb. Oh no, I have Divi on my team. This is probably go pretty bad. I played a BG earlier where opponent was 4 druids, 2 creators with 4 D, and guess. Oh yeah, you guys lost for sure. Dude. Blood flow is ticking on me too. Oh, they got... Wait, that druid didn't die? That's crazy, man. I thought that druid was at like 0 HP as well. Oh, crazy. I gotta go watch that clip. Big surprise. Look at that heal. Blood flow. And then it's like, oh, guess what? I have my heal again. Where's our druids? Okay, I avoided that. That hurt. This is fighting. Stop fighting in the middle of the thing, you guys. Like, what? What are you guys doing? That's crazy. I can't believe you guys are fighting in the middle like that, man. That's nuts.
A new follower.
Got hit by that? No way. Edgar, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. One minute. I'm coming. Died at the end, but it was worth it. Yeah, we won. David thought we were gonna lose for some reason. All right, that's the last game for me. Let's see if we got anything worthwhile from those drops. Probably not. Let's take a look. So yeah, like I said, tomorrow, yeah, I gotta get off. Gotta go shower and stuff. Tomorrow, long day, because I got a party to go to. Sunday will be the next stream. And then, yeah, normal stuff, like we're, you know, should be normal schedule where it's a stream on Friday and Sunday. But then the following week, I don't know if I'm gonna stream that Friday because I'm on a work trip. So yeah, we'll just play the following week by ear on the normal stuff. You know, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow, do all that stuff, because you never know when I might sporadically go live during the week. Don't get iced. Yeah, there's a lot. It's happened a lot. So could be. You never know. If you don't hear from me, You might assume maybe that's what happened. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. They had 4 druids. Yeah, they did, but I don't know. I actually could kill them in this game. Like I don't know. It feels like Convoy glitches out, but in this mode, I can actually do damage to them. Like I don't know. It's just weird. I'll watch the VOD and stuff like that. But yeah. So have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe, and I will see everyone on Sunday. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.